Hello and welcome to a video. And yes, this is not scripted. I just really wanted to draw this because, yeah, I tried to make a video on this, but it got copyright and was taken down. But hey, I think this might be good. This character here is named Suika, which means watermelon in Japanese. As you can tell, she wears a watermelon on her head. Um, and she is one of my top three favorite characters, or to be more specific, the three that are tied for first place. Like every day, like they kind of change in a way. So, like, and these three are always at the top. So I just say that these three are my top. Anyway, Suika is just an innocent child who's just like very sweet and perfect in every way. The helmet on her head is actually she wears it actually because she can't really see very well. She is short-sighted, and and because of the thing called the pinhole effect, it actually allows her to see better as well as hide her face when she strains her eyes to try to see. So, yeah, and then so that's why she wears that. But when one of the other characters that is tied for first place, Senku, came into the village, he found out and, well, not really found out, he just ripped the helmet off her head, which was one of the best scenes ever. I will end up drawing her without the helmet, don't worry. And he found out that she was short-sighted and she was ashamed of it. And he basically just told her that it's nothing to be ashamed of. And it was just like one of the most wholesome things ever. And it was just so sweet because I myself am short-sighted and all that kind of stuff. And she said that there's nothing wrong with her. It's not a sickness or anything like that. And basically, when that episode happens, they were trying to find glass. And when they did, they used the glass to create lenses for Suika so then she could see properly. The scene where she sees for the first time the world around her is so beautiful. And it generally made me cry, and I'm starting to cry thinking about it right now. Yeah, Suika's one wish is to be useful. And useful she is, to the point, like, literally in the later seasons, they say that she's one of the best assets of the group. And of course she is. She's an angel and perfect in absolutely every way. Yeah. There's a lot of like mystery behind her character and that, but she's just like a wholesome thing. She does have a pet dog, I think, that's named Pebbles. I think that's their name. I tried drawing them, but I suck at drawing dogs. Which is ironic because my OC is a werewolf. I can draw werewolves, not dogs. It's strange. Very strange. Anyway, as you know, I kind of failed drawing the dog, but yeah, the dog and her are basically, yeah, but we never actually, the thing is, we never actually see her parents or anything like that, so theory, she's an orphan. Which would make it for a very amazing dynamic between her and Senku, because Senku is technically also an orphan. Twice. Because the person that adopted him is technically dead. Oh, by the way, spoiler warning. Yeah, spoiler warning in case you didn't know. But hey, if you're watching this just for the art and you just watch the show, it's just beautiful and you cry at so many parts. I just love the show. I'm sorry. When drawing this character, I just thought of a very specific move that she does a lot. That literally Kohaku, who is another character in the show, basically is the biggest tomboy and is dubbed the Lioness by Senku. Basically, when Kohaku basically thinks of her definition of cute is Suika. What she thinks of Suika, which is accurate because just look at her. God. Anyway, what I'm doing right now here is basically like roughing out the edges after coloring in and shaving and shading. So then Suika doesn't look all messy because I'm going to make sure forever that she looks perfect because she's just a little bean. And yes, my favorite characters are usually the children. But yeah. But Suika's just Suika. Suika's just Suika. And it's just like, yeah, I kind of like imagine like it's in my head canon. I kind of imagine like her and Senku having kind of like a sibling bond or a yeah, like something like that. Like because they actually do have that kind of bond and like all that, and they get along so well. Like fire, they get along like fire and oil in a way, essentially. So yeah, that was the speed art, and I'm putting my watermark on now because nobody better steal my art. You can repost, but no stealing. And this is a big reveal. Essentially, I just wanted to do it since I see a bunch of other things like this. And Suika!